I mean, if the website doesn't give it, if you go to analysis tab on financeyahoo.com, they actually tell you what is the estimates by the analysts. For example, this is for Netflix. For 2023, on average, they estimate that earnings are going to be $11.50. Trailing 12 months was 970. Or next quarter, or current quarter is 286. Since trailing 12 months is based on 2022 numbers, we see that there is some expected growth there, right? For example, a year ago, first quarter was 353, now it's expected 286. Second quarter is 320, 306. But entire year, for 1 year, of course, it was 995, now it's 1150. So things do change. But they also have estimates on sales growth. But analysts typically also provide their estimates of growth over the next 5 years. For example, over the last 5 years, Netflix grew about 32.5%, but over the next 5 years, they're expected to grow about 16. If I look at the same numbers for Disney, last year they made 353 per share. This year they're expected to make 414. In terms of 5-year growth estimates, last 5 years their growth was negative 20%, but over the next 5 years they're expected to grow 21%. Since when we're buying a stock, we're buying future earnings, right? Okay, using forward PE, we took care of 1 year, but there's going to be growth differentials over the following years as well. So this says Disney is expected to grow a lot faster than what you want to call Netflix. The question is, how do I incorporate but earnings in years 2 plus will also be different. Forward EPS assumes that earnings will remain at their estimated levels for the next 12 months. If that assumption is valid, or however they grow, if the growth rate is pretty much the same for both companies, you can make a decision based on forward PE alone. But there may be significant growth differentials among firms over the next 5 years, as estimated by analysts, and after. Since we have no easy way to estimate what sort of growth is going to happen beyond 5 years, there are two methods we can use to incorporate future growth. One of them is an easy one. It's called PEG ratio. Divide the PE. Let me see what they define that to be. If you go to statistics, let me see. Analysis. 2164, yeah. Divided by expected 5-year growth rate. In percent terms. So for Disney, this is going to be forward PE of 2410 divided by 2164, 111. I don't know what these guys are using. They're probably using a different numbers because they get 104. And for Netflix, let's put this Yahoo numbers is they may be making a distinction between first year growth and 5-year growth. For Netflix, 2933 plus 1597 167. Either one comparison is pretty much the same. Since Disney is expected to grow much faster than Netflix, again buy Netflix and Disney and short Netflix. In fact, we can come up with a pricing of Netflix based on Disney peg ratio. Let's do this in Excel. It's not complicated, but we might as well do it here. Okay, let's see. Let's call this forward EPS. So Disney is 2164, 1597. You know, these are our inputs. I'm gonna get Disney's forward PE. Where are you? 2410. In fact, I'm gonna enter that one too. Where are you? 2164. I'm gonna use these. The 61. In fact, these are all my inputs. So we can get the forward EPS as price divided by the forward P. Okay.